Quiet, you. Hey, what's up? This is Off Topic. I'm your host, Michael. We got Lindsay, Jeremy, Jack, Matt. Boom. Flew right through that.
I was hoping you would like escate.
Nope. You get some Reese's there.
Yeah,
and you're still saving them.
I'm
holding on to them.
Okay, weird.
I didn't want
thought you were
to
already
go
eating
away
them.
from me because I didn't want to blame you, even though I knew you were the whole
Bizarre. We finished the stream. It was good. And then, so coincidentally, the last time we did the stream was the same day we all went to lunch with Chris to the Olive Garden.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why there's kind of two narratives in that video, if you watch that between the games, where we're talking about like, Matt, are you alive? Because he did the workout stream earlier that day. So at the end of the stream, I was like, Matt, there's no Olive Garden this time. And I know like last time that was like a little reward for you. So because you just burned an estimated 155 calories, you can pick one of these candy bars I have for you. So I had Almond
Michael's
Joy.
stocked up
I had Almond Joy, I think a Snickers, Twix, or Reese's Cup. And Matt picked the Reese's Cup.
There it is.
Right here.
So again, how many calories did he burn?
About 155.
155 calories.
And how many calories are those?
It's 210.
Okay.
Per cup or okay.
It was just enough time for to watch the chat go, no! And then we ended the stream.
Okay, and then I've told this. We told this story in the Minecraft we just recorded, but then Matt misplaced said a lot of people misplacing things today. Lindsay was guilty of this as well.
We'll get to there.
We'll get to there. Lindsay's had a day. Matt is like he's sitting at his desk. I'm elbow deep in Isaac. And
Binding of Isaac.
Not the right
Just some
way.
person.
Congratulations.
got me good.
Oh.
And I can hear Matt like mildly freaking out. And I'm like,
freaking
I don't know
out.
what's going on. But he's sitting over there and he's like, where is it? Where'd it go? I'm like, and I was like, now I'm interested.
Well, it's like I went and changed. I came back and was like,
Yeah. I'm like, there's distress happening, and now I'm interested. And I'm listening, and I'm like, what's wrong? What's going on, Matt? What's wrong over there? And Matt goes, I had Reese's Cups, and you had already told me that you awarded him with those. It's like, I had Reese's Cups, and they're gone. Like, I don't know where they are. And what happened to them? And I was like, oh, you lost your cups, huh? Cups are gone. Like, just being like a weirdo about it. Instantly, like, incriminating myself. Matt's like, did you take my cups? And I'm like, no, I didn't take your cups. And like, I went back
touch my cups?
And I just like went back and started playing. Matt stood up from his desk, walked over to my desk, and stood next to me and stared at me. And I looked at him and he just went, I want those cups back. I was like, I didn't take them. I swear I didn't take them.
you get why.
Yeah, but then I saw Matt looking around my desk, either looking for where I've hidden them or what he can destroy in retaliation.
Incredible.
And then Michael walked in, and I explained the situation to Michael, and he's like, oh, you just left him in the other room. You didn't take them with you.
And I go, yeah, they're in the other room. And he's like, no, I brought them to my desk. I'm like, I'm pretty sure they're in the other room. So then like I left to leave the room and go check the stream room. And Matt like follows me. He's like, hang on. We're gonna see here if they're in the other room. And I thought they were on the table. And I was like, oh, I guess they're not there. Like they weren't on the table. And Matt's like, yeah, I took them from the table. And then I brought them. Oh, here they are. And they were like at one of the computer desks 5 feet from the table. And
Well,
he just goes,
I gathered
swear I
everything
brought them back
together, and I
with
was
me.
like,
Yeah.
I surely took all of that back to my desk together. I put it together, but apparently I left
And
them.
Matt walks in holding them. He walked by my desk, pointed at me with the Reese's Cups, and went, I owe you an apology, but you get it. I get it. Yeah, I understand.
That's great.
I understand.
I was so excited for your stream, and that's when I was getting the cardboard to fan you. I'm like, oh, he'd love some air. That would feel really good right now. I'll fan him.
Oh, that's what it was for. Okay.
Yeah.
So I grabbed cardboard out of our like throwaway Awu cardboard box area. I ran past Jeremy, and just by passing him, my brain/body freaked out, and they were like, "There's a person nearby." Panic. And so as I'm running past Jeremy to go to Matt, very excitedly, I go, and I drop the cardboard. It just like flies from my hands. And I go, Jeremy! And he's like, I didn't do anything.
He actually yelled at me.
Man.
I was like, I'm just walking in.
And I went,
Shit, my cat would do. We will walk by. Oh shit!
human. Yep. And so I went, your presence threw me off.
What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Well,
up along.
there was also the moment with you in the present recently.
What was this? Jeremy, there's a long list of incidents.
So, okay, here's the list of incidents. Lindsay very nicely bought a present for someone.
No, that someone, Maggie, graciously got Christmas gifts for her godchildren. and gave them to me and was like, take them home, your kids will love them.
Okay, all right.
Then
yeah.
Jeremy can hop in and
Then
tell
I can
us
hop
the
in.
story.
I'm talking to Lindsay. This is before she was on Chump. So we were in the office, and already an incident happened in there in relation to Chump, which was very funny. But we had a thing happen in the office, and so I was like, all right, I'm gonna head over to the show, like to go do we do a run through of the show like really quick. I just do it with them so they can practice the graphics and everything. And Lindsay's like, oh, I'll go with you. And I was like, all right, I'm going to go to the bathroom first. And she's like, I'll go with you. And I was like, okay. So we walk over to the bathroom. And
I pretended to microwave something.
Microwave like presents to hell.
So we go to the bathroom and then and I come out and then she walks back out and I'm talking to her. And then she looks at the counter where the microwave is. And I don't know which one of us pointed it out, but there was a present sitting there. You did.
Like,
and oh yeah, it was mid-conversation. That's right. We were talking to each other, and Lindsay's like talking to me, and then she goes and points at the present, and I was like, "Oh, someone left a present there." She goes, "I put that there yesterday."
Wow.
She took it with her. It was next to her during Chump.
I believe I told you, I was like, this didn't happen.
Right? Yeah. And you're like, "Ugh."
Super early onset Alzheimer's is what you've got.
This
right
is
now.
also the caliber of like guy saw me standing there. It's like there was a present on that counter for a day, and probably 80 people walked by. Nobody touched it.
Yeah.
And she's like, you saw me standing by the microwave. I had to act fast.
Yeah.
Nothing happens. Like, it's such a slow building.
Oh boy.
I brought to work today the shoes I got.
Oh, Michael Bottle.
I specifically bought old man
Which look
slip-on shoes,
disturbingly like
which are
my normal-
almost the shoes Jeremy wears.
Very similar.
Like, they're not
Like
far off
slip-on
at all.
Skechers.
Dude, they're so thick.
That's
I got
awesome.
them yesterday.
The soles look like rolls for Thanksgiving lined up together.
They're
Just
huge,
that
dude.
padded. Yeah.
That's
They're
awesome.
so padded, it's crazy. It's like a mattress.
Oh boy.
It's ridiculous.
You'll appreciate this too. He got the shoes last night. He was trying them on, as you do, because you're putting on the shoes of the old man. He became the old man at the house. I shunned Iris away and went, "Come here, get away from your father."
Yeah.
But as he was doing the voice, she started doing it. So she kept going, "Hello."
Yeah.
Nick."
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So then I
that's
kept doing
great.
it, and then she kept doing it.
That's great.
It was pretty
Oh,
funny. I forgot
no.
about that.
She's infected. It is one of those voices when you hear it, you just
Yeah.
kind of want to do it a little bit. That's why Trevor does it so much.
Or you're Alfredo, and you hate it.
Alfredo
You just wanna
is the best
burn it
about
with
it.
fire.
Yeah. Come on.
It is contagious though. Even like we are filming some stuff in Minecraft right now. We're doing like our British royalty kind of voices.
Right,
And
it's
it's
like
like everyone just does
It's
it.
one of those things that's
Like, oh,
like,
yes.
it's infectious for the people there,
Yeah.
and the most annoying thing if you're
For
not
anyone
a part
else.
of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
From afar, you're like, God, that's annoying. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yep.
But then you get into it and you go, oh yes, we
a lot of
must
fun.
talk like this from this point on.
There was a number of us from Achievement Hunter because they had like, some registered nurse come in and do flu shots through the companies, like bring your card and get it done here,
Get a
blah, blah,
cookie,
blah, blah.
yeah.
Super easy, get a cookie. Probably half of Achievement Hunter either didn't have their cards or didn't feel like waiting in line.
Yeah.
And they went, and
Or
just walked.
combination of the two. This guy.
Lazy fucks.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
Like 5 or 6 of us came over, and I think 3 people got the
Yeah,
flu shot.
I got one there.
We came
Trevor
up.
did. Ryan, I think maybe.
I don't know.
I think Matt and I grabbed some chips and left.
Yeah, that's about what happened.
Jesus.
I didn't have my card. I don't care. I already
I think I
got it.
had my card, and I just went, yeah.
I already got it.
You were
I'll be
like,
fine.
"Oh, there's 5 people in line.
Yeah.
I'm going back to the office.
Yeah, see ya.
Goodness. Welcome back, Jack. I'm glad
Thank
you're
you,
feeling
man.
better.
He's back, he's better.
Yeah,
No.
it was very interesting. Not I hate being sick. It's just one of those things. Like it's annoying because like I want to do shit
Yeah.
and I can't because
I
I'm
agree.
literally sick. So I stayed at home and played Stardew Valley and made puzzles.
Jack's all in his
I'll be
Stardew
honest,
now.
I
real
knew he would
sick,
be.
real
Yeah,
sick
that's
sucks.
his game.
Yeah.
It's
There's
a Jack
like,
game, yeah.
probably
Like
the
bedridden sick is
the
fucking
most
worst.
common for me is like if I like really fucked my throat up, like from whatever, like if I'm kind of sick, but then like we did like a bunch of crazy recordings and there's like yelling or whatever, and it's like, yeah, my throat's like awful. I won't come in because it's like I'm gonna make it worse, and then like I can't be in videos. I can't talk for like hours at a time.
Yeah.
So I'll just be like, I'm not gonna come in. But that's like, but I can do whatever I want at home because I just won't talk. You know, and I'm physically like not ill. Staying home and not being able to leave bed is the worst. And that was the flu. Like I couldn't do anything.
Yep.
I was just like,
Sleep.
this sucks. Like your body just aches, your bones hurt, and I was just like, oh.
Even
well,
like
that
putting on a
was just-
video and stuff, it's like hard
Yeah.
to focus
Yeah.
if your
Yeah.
head is like all
Well,
messed
Well, and
up.
that's like I had my Switch by my bed when I had the flu, and I was like,
Matt would just go like this.
you know what? I'm gonna play Pokemon for a little bit. And that'll be okay. And then I would just wake up and be like, oh, okay.
Who took my Reese's?
I'm gonna play Pokemon. Where's my Reese's?
That bastard.
Matt comes in to work sick, Jeremy.
I want my cups.
I want my cups.
But yeah, it was like time kept moving quickly, but I never was able to grab the Switch to play Pokemon.
Just move further away from you.
Anytime, like, if I'm posting a picture or something, like a progress photo of, I've been losing weight or I've been working out or whatever, and I post, like, there's at least one person every time that goes, like, I think he photoshopped this because his tattoos are on the wrong arm. And I'm like, guys, it's
Did
here.
you?
They caught you. They caught
Oh my
you.
guys.
You moved your tattoos. That was your mistake.
I edited them onto the other person's body in the wrong spot.
His wedding ring is on the wrong hand.
Yeah, or that. I've heard that one before too. Why is he wearing his wedding ring on the wrong hand?
Oh boy.
Apparently in the chat, Denise is telling people she was in a fender bender, and they really want me to notice. Wasn't that important because she didn't call me.
Well, she's actually like in a ditch right now, like with the stream open.
Don't give her attention. She's fine. Also, great. It's a new car.
I would wear a shirt with old man Jeremy Michael that says, "Where am I?"
Or no, it's got to say, "Who's this guy?"
Who's this guy? Yeah, no, that's it. That's it.
Who's this guy's a big one.
We need a "Who's this guy" shirt and a "Hello."
Hello.
Oh, no. Hang, she texted me 7 minutes ago.
Good.
Help! Stuck in car on fire.
Michael's good at, as the old man, calling people like. I don't know. I don't know where it comes from in his brain. He literally becomes a different person. So he calls people like neighbor or
I'll try to be old.
Yeah.
like neighbor, Sonny, Kitty. What'd you call Eric? You said something to him. You were
I mean, I
like,
said little guy a lot.
little guy was
I say little guy a lot. I say
Hey, little guy.
I call things sharp. Like that looks nice. That looks cool. Like, oh, that's real sharp. That's what my grandfather used to say a lot.
Little
Oh, looking sharp.
Eric came walking up in the video we recorded the other day as the old man. And Michael's hammering him with that. I don't even think I was part of the conversation between Michael and Eric. I just whacked Eric with my cane in the shit. He was just like, ow!
You did.
Just
What
like,
no man would do. Oh, God.
for no reason.
We talked
Collateral
about it
damage.
too, just delving into the lore of old menness. And
Yeah.
someone asked in the office too. They were like,
Lord.
they said, "Are you,
You
old?"
aged.
OMC.
We talked about
We
this.
did, yeah.
Oh, are they
we
married?
We talked about this
on
last
to
week
you.
on the podcast.
Yeah, someone asked her like, "Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Are
Yeah.
you guys married?"
Are you married? And I said, I don't think so.
Yeah, I still believe.
The question was if they're married to why,
In general.
not each other.
And I just assumed you meant, are they married?
Which is so funny.
Very progressive.
But my answer-
They're old men, but they're very progressive.
But my answer was, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, your answer was, I
I'm
don't
glad
think
that was your
so.
Oh,
reaction.
yeah. I don't
It's good.
think so.
I think so?
I like to believe they're widowers, but because they're now in that situation and hang out so much, there is some homoeroticism there. There is some tension there.
I
But
think
they
they're-
won't address it.
You're writing fanfics about this.
I think they're too old
Me and
for.
Larry.
I think they're too old for sex in general. I think they
never
just
too
threaten.
old
I think
for
they just
sex.
threaten each
They're
other.
not. They're
like,
not. They might be too old for sex, but not too old for love.
There you go.
yeah, but
Also, they're not too old.
yeah.
Look at
Your guy not
what?
threatens it a
Bye.
lot, but gives a lot of like, "Oh, you're looking good," and like the
Yeah.
tongue will come out.
Another
of
thing
that.
too that I don't think has been in any of the videos which I've been doing lately is he might eat people.
Your guy has really taken up a habit of threatening to bite and eat people.
And I don't remember in my head that made sense at one point. And I don't, but now I've just stuck with it.
I just keep going. Why does he keep eating people?
I always like when I'll do a thing and not really pick up on it, but I know it's a thing when you go, "Why are you always eating people? Why is he always talking about biting people?" And I just go, "I don't know. Seems like a thing you do."
That's how you escaped a bus or something. You see, you bit the driver.
I was I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you.
Like I was on the bus and then gave the driver a good bite.
I think he said he wouldn't let me off.
He wouldn't let you off, so you bit
or he
him.
wouldn't let me cross the line.
It is
so
strange when you like
I took
commit,
a chunk out of
you
him.
commit to a bit like that, like commit to the old man. Like when I did the ref.
The ref.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I
God,
was
with
like
your mouth hanging open. That was so funny.
I did that whole thing, and it was like at one point they asked a story. They asked like when we were doing the talking heads thing. They were asking like questions, and I just like delved off to this thing about my ex-wife and how she left me, and I've been really sad. And it's like I had no idea where the fuck that came from. It
it's
just
so
came
gotta
out.
go with it.
Yeah.
so
You wrote it in the back of your mind.
That was the when I was the sheriff
Yeah.
in season 2, when Jack was the ref in Hardcore Tabletop.
Yeah.
95% of my talking heads were just nonsense,
Yeah.
and they weren't used like they kept posting them as like social media clips. Cause like it didn't make any sense. It had nothing to do with the game at all. Like I would just go on these like 2-minute tangents about like cattle farming and I went in this whole thing that they posted about how like it was literally like the context of the game was like someone screwed someone over when
Yeah.
they were like allied, and it ended with me talking about tying people to railroad tracks and letting the train come and run them over in town. Like it made no sense at all. But like I would just go and go and go until they stopped me, and I would just do the talking head. And there's a couple of them that they ended up posting on social media where you can see me starting like to crack up because I'm just like, what the hell am I doing? What does this have to do with anything? And like they're literally like, okay, so for this talking head, this happened in the game. Like, what did you think about that? And 5 seconds later, I'm like, the moon landing wasn't real. And it just doesn't make any sense at all.
Dude, you are really good though at like timing your breaks. Like you have times when you're like, I gotta laugh at this, I gotta laugh, but you'll like hide them well. We did the other day. We recorded a Extra Life thing where we had to take over Always Open. So polar opposite. When we do the Always Open, we're very like collected and everything like that. And like Michael in particular. Michael and Jeff are great at it.
It was me, you, Jeff, and Ryan.
And Ryan.
One.
So we didn't have Gavin this time. But like, you know, Ryan and I aren't as awesome at like really staying in that like kind of character that Michael. Like if Michael has nothing to say,
dude, the second we ended it, Jeff was like, I love it. It's like living in someone's skin.
And I don't like it because
we ended and you went, I don't know, it feels weird.
And I was like, I don't like this. Like I don't like being like quiet and like just like
I love that.
Yeah. You know, and Michael will do his things like, yeah, you know what? That's a good point, Jeff, and then stuff like that. But like Michael will say the weirdest things, like in his very like calm voice. Ryan will say bitch or something, and Michael's like, I don't know if we needed to take it to that length. I don't think the B word was very necessary there. And like the camera's on him, and then Jeff will start talking, and it will cut to Jeff and Michael in that second that the camera cuts away. Will just look at me and go,
I immediately lose it. It's like hold together. It was like, wow, that was a bit extreme. It was unnecessary, and quite frankly, I think we're all a little disappointed in you. Then it cuts and I lose it. I like, and then I'm watching the camera and watching it, and I go.
and then I just start laughing. There's so many times that it will cut
right
to the
across
wide,
from each
and
other,
I'm laughing.
And
because of
also,
that.
Michael's great for it, and you two fucks work next to each other, so
hello.
you're in close proximity.
Hello.
Michael will also drop a small little like, well, that was kind of unnecessary.
Yeah,
Like,
the
all right,
under
damn
breath
it.
voice. Yeah.
Damn your jokes. Damn you. I mean, you kind of just got roped into it, but I love the dynamic of, again, you being like the grandchild of the old men. You're like, yeah, I'm just here with my grandfather.
Oh yeah,
Don't
he's
know why.
my grandson. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was an instance where Jeremy went, you are now my grandson, John.
Right.
I went, okay.
Well, yeah, he handed me my cane. I went, thank you, Jack. You're a saint. And Michael said, "Is that your boy?" I said, "That's my grandson."
Now, I've talked to Michael about this. I'm like, I wonder if that has now translated into real life. Because Alfredo mentioned, he's like, you're improving in real life. Like, maybe, I guess. Like, that's just how I live my life. If someone says something, I go, okay.
All right.
This is my role now. Yes, and.
Everything's an improvisation.
Okay.
Yeah, but you answer yes to questions that you haven't heard yet.
I know.
Like,
Preparing.
we'll ask you questions. Like for me, if someone asked me a question and I
It's
didn't really
yes,
hear
wait.
it, I
What'd you
go,
say?
I go like, I wasn't listening. I just straight up
do.
go, I wasn't listening to a word you said, and like they'll repeat it. Lindsay won't hear it, and we go,
What'd you say?
yeah, and then you'll go, yeah, that's what you do. You go, yeah. What? I'm sorry, what?
It'd be like,
Like you'll answer it and then tell them you didn't hear
I
it.
mean, Lindsay, like, did you know anyone in that plane crash? Yeah. What?
What? Like, what crash?
Oh my God, who did I know?
Yeah.
Great example of that, too, is not fully registering what's been said to me, is the beginning of Lindsay Wins. When we hopped into the game and Jack goes, what car are you in? And I heard, are you in? And I went, oh, I'm in, baby. And I was just like, what?
Oh, I think at one point in Lindsay Wins, Michael's like, or someone goes, like, Lindsay, where are you? And you're like, I'm just still going. And we're like, no, like, where in the race are you? What, what place are you in? Lindsay's like, I'm in the blue rings. And Michael's like, what number? What place are you in? You're like, oh, I'm in first.
Not physical location, place.
Yeah.
Got it.
I get that.
Yes.
Like, that makes the most sense. Where it's like you thought you heard it,
I'm
but
in the blue
not
rings.
completely.
Straight up too. I won't go into the details of where and when this was happening, but recently I had a conversation with someone where we were doing improvisational games, same thing, trying to just brush up on those acting skills. Okay. So the person was like, hey, I'm gonna say 2 things, and you, as quickly as you can, tell me like what the connection is here. And she went, 2 and 7. And I was like, oh, well, if you like flip the 2, it kind of looks like a 7, like there's a little flat part and a curve. Yeah, like that's how they're similar. And she goes, they're both numbers.
Numbers would have sufficed.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I
Got it.
I went galaxy brain. We're going.
All right, if you look at it,
Oh boy.
if the 7 had a mental breakdown.
I
A
do
7
wish,
can be a 2 if it wants to be. Okay.
I mean,
I wish there was a machine that you could get like, I'm just gonna ride shotgun in Lindsay's brain for a
God.
day and see what's going on in
I don't
there.
think I want to.
Yeah,
Just-
Gavin said that, and that's what I said. I'm like, don't.
I think I'd be better
Yeah.
off just not knowing. I just watch it.
Like watching how things connect. It's
Yeah.
like how, like what is, you think like electrical storm on someone's head. It's like what's going on in there? Is it just like a peaceful pasture?
Yeah, but like I could look at a volcano and be like, that looks really cool. I don't want to jump in.
Yeah, right.
No.
The best way to describe it
Jumping in
is.
volcanoes?
Yeah,
Of Lindsay's brain.
Oh, see ya.
I told Jeremy, you know the meme of someone just kind of like calm face, but it says internal screaming. That's it.
Get the
see,
microwave
that's the
going.
thing. I'd be scared to find out how similar my thought processes are. Where it's just like,
boy.
oh, these match up. That's not
Both
great.
have blue hair?
That, okay, I need to fix mine. But yeah, I'd be scared to find out that I thought more like you.
Do you
What does it say about Lindsay?
do you think in nonlinear thoughts? It's kind of like a scatter plot of information that somehow forms.
I mean, it eventually will make
Info?
like a thing, you know?
yeah. Blend it all together. Make a nice dip.
Blend it together.
Tasty.
I will do that.
That's how I like my thoughts. Just
I do that thing that, and Kat hates this, but like, I'll see something like I'll see sunglasses, right, sitting there, and then my brain will start to leap from thing to thing, like related to that. Like, I'll see sunglasses, and I'm like, oh man, in Pokemon, Squirtle wore sunglasses. That was cool. Squirtle's a water Pokemon. This is also a water Pokemon. Water's kind of weird. Doesn't that freeze into the, like, I'll like go from thing to thing, and then whatever that 7th subject I land on is, I'll bring that up to Kat, and Kat,
Oh.
like she was there for the
same
journey.
thing. I do the same thing. Yeah.
And she'll be
Michael's
like, oh, what are you talking about?
You
And
missed
I'm
the
like, oh.
bridge.
She'll do that in the middle of a sentence, though. Like she'll be saying something, and without stopping, continue into something that makes no sense at all. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And every time she'll go,
Figure
I'll go,
is
we were just
deviating.
talking about this. And she'll go, well, that was the last thing. Now I'm on to this thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, but it was in the middle. Like,
Right.
there was no stop. And then, oh, and by the way, it's just one thing right into the next, but it's 6 steps away.
I've laid
Like,
out the
there's-
parts of the sandwich.
there's-
It's your job to
There's
assemble it.
no clear path to that at all. There's so much internal.
treasure.
No, you just gave him 2 pieces of bread. He doesn't know what was in the middle of it.
Now, Katie will do the thing
I thought
Yeah,
where
we're having pizza. How do you not understand that?
Katie will do the thing where like she'll have a conversation in her head and then start talking midway through that conversation.
Yeah.
And she'll like we'll be in the car, she'll be like, I just can't believe she would do something like that. I'm
Yeah.
Yep. I
like,
do the
I
same
need
thing.
context. I have no
Excuse
idea
me?
what they're talking about.
Next time she does that, you should just scream. Just like, That's why you're driving. And then she'll go, oh, I'm doing that thing again.
I will do the thing that where I'll see something and I'll be talking and be like, oh my god, look at that.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, you
I-
just get
yeah.
full on distracted.
Well, that's my favorite tweet I received from anyone at RTX. I was like, yeah, they just go, yeah, I was having a nice conversation with Matt, and this is where he stopped. It's like, oh, look, a bird flying by.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but at
That's
least
crazy.
you got distracted, but you pointed it out, and another human can see what you're talking about.
Right.
Right? The bird's real. It's not in your mind. Where you're not talking, and then you just start talking about
Right.
a bird, and the
I'm thinking
person's
about a
like,
bird
I
I saw
lost
2 weeks
you.
ago.
Right. And she's like, remember we were driving home from like when we were in New Jersey, there was that bird? No.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
We all said jabroni.
I will kind of do that
well,
if someone's telling me, like Kat's telling me a story or something like that. But Kat has learned now to like, she'll be talking to me, tell me the story, and every now and again she'll go, and then and then this, and then it's like, and then she'll notice me like wandering off.
Your eyes glaze over.
Stay. Like, oh, I'm sorry.
That's awesome.
I'll be honest with you. So remember when we filmed that thing last week, and I told you I bit my tongue?
Yeah.
I bit the hell out of it. it hurt so much, and I want to enjoy these. So
Oh
I'm letting it heal
So,
before I eat them.
how long do you think you could
Buy
go
another
without
pack
eating
of
those?
Reese's
No.
cups.
How long?
Literally
Like a dollar.
at a gas station.
Don't-
I have them.
Don't
They're
buy
here
more.
now.
Your reward Reese's. How long can you hold off on that reward, Matt?
Until my tongue.
Until his
heals.
tongue.
it's like
Damn it.
it's like a day
That's his
probably at this
thing.
point.
I
got
forgot
willpower, man.
what Matt was talking
Say no.
about. We were filming a thing, and he's like, "Hang on, before we start, just so you know, I bit my tongue." I was like, what? He's like, "No, like really bad, like yesterday or earlier that day.
Yeah.
I bit my tongue, so this might affect what transpires." And we're like, "Okay,
Tongue lifts.
I'm gonna
curls.
say it did. We'll
Yeah.
see.
All right, should we get out of here?
yeah,
Let's.
421.
That's good.
Let's.
Almost
Oh,
was it.
we were close.
Matt missed it, dude.
Yeah. We missed the blazing.
You missed it, dude. Now he's gonna be all out of whack because he didn't get his ganja.
I'm gonna have to eat my Reese's
Devil's
instead.
lettuce.
That would have tasted so much better on the 420,
Whoa.
Right.
but not anymore.
Whoa.
But my tongue hurt.
We love you, everyone.
Thanks for watching. Get out.